Incredible. What's going on, guys? It is Simon Doodle Bob, and we are back again with another relax, random record session. Now, if you don't know what RRR is, it's basically when I just decide to record at just a completely random time. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It could be, early, it could be late, be in the evening, it could be at night. Basically, just whenever I just get like a signal out of nowhere and I'm like, I just feel like recording, right? Because I tend to do it quite a bit. And it could be anything. It could be, the game, it could be me reacting to something, or it could be just, I don't know, maybe it's just a scenario where I just want to talk. But just like part 2, we are on part 3 and we're back on Project again. Now we've actually gotten an update, the first update within the April Fool's world, as I shall say. Okay, as you see, last time we left it off, I was grinding some good old bazaar tokens. We managed to get everything out of here that we need to get, which is really nice. So I was pretty happy about that. And after that, we pretty much just, zipped it up and called it a good old day. Zipped it up like a good old backpack. Yeah. Today, I low-key want to see what this update is about. I seen the chain logs. Apparently there's like some type of Easter egg or whatever. We have KIRYU V2, and we have some other style. I don't know where they're at currently. So we're probably just gonna walk around and see where we can possibly find them, as I honestly have no clue onto where they could possibly be. So we have Squiddy here, and apparently he's the cookie merchant. He has a health bar, so I'm expecting we just supposed to defeat him. So yeah, we'll just beat him up. Don't kill me. Ouch. I mean, if we're not supposed to kill you, then like, what am I supposed to do, right? I low-key want to just see what happens if I do manage to just take out the cookie merchant. I low-key want to see. I'm quite curious, man. Who knows? You may get some. Off the jello. Oh nah, you most definitely got to go down. We can't have anybody saying that. The jello. So it seems like he just says a bunch of random things. I'm gonna have my revenge. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about it. Angie like kicks me out of my own server. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? I don't know, bro. I just feel like something like that would probably happen. I will ban you. Nah. You're joking, bro. I mean, is there any cookies on this map? That's what I was low-key thinking. But I mean, the first thing I'm gonna do is probably try to take this dude out. And it's crazy because he's not taking no type of damage from my M1s for real. It's pretty crazy. I don't know why he isn't taking any damage from it. But yeah, hopefully all of y'all are having a good old day. Well, okay. Yikes. Now that error, I've gotten it plenty of times. It's not the first time I've seen it. I may have to like reconnect my internet, I guess, because that normally seems to fix it. But I don't understand why Roblox even gives me that when I'm wired. It's not like I'm wireless, you get what I'm saying? So I don't know why it does that. And now we gotta take this dude health bar down all over again. Yikes. That is pretty wild, man. We just literally got this guy to half health, which it took like maybe about 4 to 5 minutes. You know what? We're not gonna worry about the cookie merchant. We'll come back to that later, I guess. I want to figure out about Kiryu V2. So we're gonna kind of look around, see if we can find him or the other NPC, because apparently there's like 2 NPCs. So, oh yeah, they also added this too, where you can sing. What? Do you see this? What? What? Why is it? Huh? Why is it hitting? Not like sometimes it's hitting the letters way ahead. You see that? What if I were to reset? And my character's permanently bugged. Wow. Yikes. No, I mean, it seems like that's only for console players. They could have made a keyboard version of that too, honestly, but I guess not. But okay. Let's try to figure out where are these new NPCs. Apparently they also increased this, they increased the chances of getting pirate Majima by like 5 times, which is insane. So apparently like pirate Majima is like a different boss, like is an actual boss you have a chance of getting whenever Majima just tends to spawn. I didn't know that. Wonder how he looks. Does he actually look like a pirate or what? So right now I'm kind of looking around. I don't see anybody new. Let's just check the elevator. Let's go up here. I don't see anybody. I don't see nobody. Wow. That's pretty crazy. So I guess he's not up here. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna just keep on checking around here. I mean, I feel like I've talked to that NPC. The one that's right here. I think you're ready to learn his style now, are you? Accept quest. Oh. What? Whoa, we got a lot of things to do. Okay, so we gotta defeat Mr. Shakedown, open cases, defeat players. I mean, I can get one of my bacon friends in here, I guess. Complete BR, defeat Majima, defeat Spiteful. Okay. That's a lot of stuff to do, man. That's a lot of stuff to do, bro. Like, a lot. See if I can get one of my bacon friends in here. I should be able to easily do that. But I guess we're gonna open up some cases, man, and yeah, that's the first thing we're gonna do. Which one should I open up? Probably the cheapest one, right? I'm thinking this one. It doesn't really matter what we get from it. We just have to open cases. So... okay. I don't see the progression bar going up though. They want me to spend? Bro, they want me to spend on that one? There's no way. Nah. Bro, they want me to spend on the 350k one. I'm not trying to spend on my money. What about this one? Okay, yeah. I spent on that one. That's 50k, but I'm not about to spend 350k when I already have all the stuff out of it. Does it even matter which one I... hold on, bro. There's no way. Okay, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. You can just spend any of them. But I'm probably gonna spend the 80k one because have a chance of getting like stat resets or whatever. So and then once we get finished opening up the cases, I'm gonna have one of my bacon friends join me, and we'll basically just get some kills here and there, I guess. This is quite the quest, bro. Now, one thing I have heard of is that if you were to disconnect, like you see how I'm at 5%, if I were to disconnect, we would have to literally restart the whole quest. So hopefully I don't disconnect while doing all this, because if I do, then I'm gonna have to do it all over again, sadly. So we're gonna try to complete everything, and then we're gonna do BR last, and then after that we'll be able to get Kiryu V2 and see how that is. Which I'm quite, you know, I'm quite interested. Yeah, hopefully all y'all been having a very, very good day. Very, very good day, man. Like I said, this is the Relax Random Record series. We're on currently part 3. So lay back, relax, grab yourself a snack, and enjoy the good old video. But right now we are currently just spinning. I don't know how many cases we got to go through because we're only at 9%. So apparently they want me to spend all my money, which is crazy. I mean, we do have a 15% chance of gaining our money back. And getting a little bit of a bonus out of it. But then again, if you were to ask me, what I would want is probably some stat resets, you know? Colory roll, I don't really need that, since I can change my aura whenever I want to. Okay, stat reset. I'm gonna be basically using one of those because when it comes to BR today, I want to try out one of my OG builds. I want to try out one of my OG builds, but at the same time, I want to I want to make a better version of it, right? We're gonna still keep some of the things we had on it before. It's really the main implant. I feel like I'm gonna change the main implant and see how much stronger it's gonna be with a different main implant. And I know you're wondering, what style are we talking about? Are you talking about like your Killer Queen that you did, you know, with the spinal cord? Nah, even though that probably would be really fun to use in BR now. Who knows? That would probably be really insane to use in BR. If it still does just as much damage as before. I don't know. I was thinking about showing y'all a build that I've never shown y'all. Honestly, one of my best builds that I had, in my opinion. Which I will get into that in a bit. Yeah, let's go on and keep on opening up these cases until we're good to go. We got 85k, we got our money back. Incredible. I mean, hey, we did grind Bazaar a lot in part 2, so that honestly is saving us a lot of trouble in terms of spending our yen on these cases, man. You know, like that's really saving us a lot. But it does take time to open up these cases, even with me being able to skip the you know, the rolling animation. Still takes a minute. So far we are 20% done. We have to fight Majima, Mr. Shakedown, and Spiteful or the Spitful, or Yasha, basically. So how many cases do they expect me to open? Like over 100? You know, it would have been nice if it was a brand new case that we could open up, but we just got the three cases that are always there. Because I remember I checked that. I literally checked that. That was like one of the first things I probably did when the update came out. That's literally one of the first things I probably did. I checked to see if they added a brand new, like, you know, case or something. Yeah, this is taking a minute. But guess I could talk about some things while we just sit here and go through the cases and stuff. What do I want to talk about today? Oh yeah, when it comes to BR. So, like I said, I know you're probably wondering, like, wow, what type of build you had back in your prime in terms of farming BR like crazy when you're doing like the Dark Continent event and everything. Well, my build consisted of I don't really know how to say her name, but the ice chick off of Bleach, right? I just call her Ice Queen, right? That's what I always just call her, because I don't know. There was like a title called Ice Queen, I think, that you get if you were to like buy her Game Pass, whatever. So that's why I just always just call it, you know, I just call the style Ice Queen. But if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't worry, I'll show you the style, because we're about to use it to see if it's still as good as it was back then when I was using it. I feel like it, who knows, it may have got nerfed even more, but I now have a lot more relics that I can use with you know, Ice Queen. So that's what's gonna make it a lot more entertaining and just overall interesting for me, because it's been a minute since I've honestly tried to make like a very gnarly build in terms of PvE on here. So y'all will probably be able to see me brainstorming today. I'll be able to see me brainstorm today and see what I can just make up. Hopefully I can make something really, really good. Wow, this game's trying to make me turn into like the best gambler in the world, ain't it? Let's go gambling! Ah, oh, dang it. But yeah, let's go on and talk about what I'm probably gonna be using while I build. Ice Queen, she's honestly a very, very good character. Like, she's a very, very good style in terms of PvP and PvE. When she first came out, every time you would pop her Bunkai, it would basically instant kill. You know? She was really, really busted during the last April Fool's event, which was pertaining towards Bleach. All of her moves are really good, and one of the best things about her is her absolute zero skill, right? Basically, what she does is she emits herself in this ice aura, right? And by doing so, it buffs her overall, like it literally just buffs her overall, right? Her M1s are buffed by a certain amount, her skills are buffed by a certain amount. And another thing that I kind of figured out, like through just, you know, experimenting and stuff, I also found out that absolute zero, it can also amplify like the relic you have. So if you have a relic that does damage, it also amplifies that by a certain, you know, multiplier. Now people say the multiplier is like 2.8. I don't know if it's that much, but it does seem like, you know, when I was attacking the dummy and I was testing her damage out, it does seem like it amplifies her damage by almost like 3 times, which is insane. And like I said, that move is really, really good, because the minute it goes off a cooldown, right, you're still basically in mode, okay, for like a few seconds. So you can basically just keep absolute zero just on you at all times, and that's what makes it insanely powerful, or just insanely busted in my opinion. Now I'm not gonna lie, eventually after, you know, after the April Fools of last year, after it kind of went away and everything, most of the Bleach styles, they kind of got nerfed in terms of damage and everything. She did get nerfed a bit, quite a bit. Her Bunkai doesn't necessarily instant kill, it doesn't even really do that much damage. It's more like you pop it, your opponent is gonna be stunned, you know what I mean? So yeah, she did get kind of nerfed. Like I said, today not only we're going to be exploring the first update in this map, we are also going to be exploring for greatness in terms of making a BR build which can be very, very outstanding. A BR build that can basically just destroy everything very, very quick and easy. A build where it's just so easy to the point where, yeah, you can just solo, you know? So there's a lot of things I'm going to be testing out. I'm going to be testing out the Infinite Gauntlet Relic. I'm going to be testing that out. Seeing how much damage it does. Does it still do good damage? Does it not? If so, should I even use it? Right? So, I'm going to be testing out a lot of things. Which, like I said, my OG build, my main build that I used in terms of soloing a bunch of BRs and stuff back in the day, which is really good, was Ice Queen, Infinite Gauntlet, with, I forgot what that main implant is called, but it's like it's based off of David, off of like Cyberpunk. So I used that one with spring loaded, and I basically rocked like a glass cannon because it didn't really matter, because she has a very, very smooth move set. So if you know what you're doing, you know, no matter who you're going against, you can easily just fight them with the moves that she has in her move set, which I'll show you. I'll show you that as well. But yeah, now there was this one other build which it got nerfed very, very, very badly. There was this other build I had which was, man, it was out of this world. I was using Sukuna, right? I had him, I had copy technique, spring loaded, heart pump, and I basically rocked a complete glass cannon. Now, if you remember back then, Sukuna, bro, he used to have, I think 2 of his moves used to have just a 1 skill point requirement, like his true cleave and his dismantle. I think those 2, it was like 3 moves. I think it was like his true cleave, dismantle, and his like summoning, where you can like summon Magaraga, whatever his name is, but you can just summon his divine treasure, right? And you can use the divine treasure to like throw whoever it was that was near you. So back when he was like that, where all you had to do was put 1 point into every category, I basically had a complete glass cannon. Complete glass cannon. I'm talking all my points were into strength, right? I know you're wondering, why did you have copy tech? What's the purpose of using copy tech with it, right? Well, one of the things that you can get from copy tech is the blood flow, which is a mode that is within Chozu style, right? So that mode not only increases your damage by a certain amount, but it increases your movement speed massively, right? Which took away the cons of me being a glass cannon, right? Because you already know, with me having spring loaded and I have, you know, heart pump, they're massively not only decreasing my durability, but they are also decreasing my agility. So with the Chozu's blood flow from copy tech, and I know y'all probably didn't even know you could do something like that, right? Like, what? You can use that? You can use copy tech, get blood flow, stack it with your style, and get even more damage? Like, whoa, that is insane. And then on top of that, you can use heart pump, which would increase your damage even more. You probably can't do it no more, but back then when I made that build, I could do it. So yeah. So I had, like, in terms of my stats, I probably had, I don't know, 3,000 strength, right, with 900 in durability. And you know, the first BR, I would let my character get adapted to every single boss. We're talking Jason, we're talking like every boss except for Armstrong, because Armstrong back in the day, he was a complete demon. He could basically, you know, he could basically one-shot you. You did not want to get hit by him, but then again, as long as you stayed away from Armstrong, there was no way that you're gonna die to him. So that's why I didn't bother to really adapt to him. Somebody like Jason, I didn't have to adapt to him either, but I did so that I wouldn't have to worry about his damage. And I adapted to him so much to the point where every time he would try to, you know, he would teleport, he would stab me, it would even do 10% of my HP. It'd only do like maybe 5%. His M1's no damage at all. I could basically be out of combat, have this guy spamming me, and my natural regeneration would be higher than the damage that he's trying to do to me, which is really insane considering no adaptation. You would never even think about trying to adapt to him, but I did. So, you know, it was a very, very goated build. And like I said, spring loaded, heart pump, because heart pump increases your damage, right? It increases your damage by a certain amount. And then I had the copy tech so that I can get the blood flow. And like I said, the first level of blood flow, it slightly increases your damage, slightly increases your movement speed. And then once you get that second level, your movement speed is insane, right? Like, it's really insane. It's to the point where you can basically run away from any boss that you could think of. You could easily run away from them, and that's what made the build insanely good. So I didn't even have to really adapt to these guys, but you know, Sukuna being able to adapt to all of your enemies, as long as you know, if you take enough damage without dying, shoot, you don't have to worry about taking damage at all. All right, so I think we're done with opening cases right now, because it's been at 36% for quite some time. So I'm gonna buy like another crate. I'm gonna buy one more, and if it doesn't go higher than 36, then I know for a fact that we're basically done with that step. Sometimes the GUI will just bug out and it won't put a check mark beside it whenever you get done with it. So I mean, it happens, you know. But yeah, we're done with that. We're gonna go and holler at Mr. Shakedown. I know you're wondering, who the freak is that? Well, if you head over to where the basketball court is, you will see him. He is in the middle of the basketball court. That big old dude, yeah, that's Mr. Shakedown. All right, yeah, you want to most definitely avoid that. As you see, I'm still rocking the same build that I was rocking the other day. As you can see, still rocking the same build. Oh my gosh, I do not want to get grabbed by this guy. All right, so as you see, the open cases, it completed, but you know, yeah, probably got bugged out. So here we go. We're gonna, oh wow, he did not manage to kill me somehow. He did not manage to kill me, but I died to bleed damage though. Okay, here's another thing that we're gonna do. I am going to have my bacon friend join me right quick while I'm at it. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, bacon friend hasn't even been on the freaking game yet, so I gotta actually do the I gotta do the tutorial. That's funny. All right, well, let's go and beat up Majima right quick. While we're at it, man, let's gonna do that. Let's see. Go and beat up Majima right quick, but as you see, Heavenly Restriction with Yujiro is kind of crazy because you just do so much damage. Like, you can just basically beat up every boss. And I know you're wondering, why wouldn't you use, like, why don't you use this type of build in BR? Well, there's some enemies that have hyper armor, you know, like the Yashas, for example. And dealing with a guy that has hyper armor, you're not going to be able to really do a full combo like this, you know? Yeah, let's kind of take out Majima right quick. So we took out Majima. Seems like the game's tripping because I'm most definitely taking out the bosses I am supposed to take out. But yeah, I don't know. I may have to leave and rejoin for real because it's just not working. Oh, look at that, like 3 M1 combos. That's crazy. Maybe I have to take out multiple of them, you know? That's what I'm guessing. I have to take them out multiple times. Wouldn't that be crazy? Well, I go and beat up Mr. Shakedown again in a bit. We gone and have my bacon friend join. You know, you love to see it, man. Let my bacon friend join, and we're gonna basically take out my bacon friend. So we're just gonna kind of sit here and take out my bacon friend. Oh my gosh. That damage is really insane though, I can't lie. I know y'all like, bro, why are you making your bacon friend fly like that? Like, oh my gosh. I mean, hey man, we gotta get the job done, you know? Sorry, man, you know? Sorry. But yeah. Gonna keep on farming. Some good old kills. And yeah. But yeah, you know, using Heavenly Restriction in terms of BR, you gotta be really good at doing M1s and M2s, you know? And some bosses like Jason you're just gonna take so long trying to take them out, you know what I'm saying? So you'd probably be in that scenario, just like the other brother was saying, you'd be way much better off using, like, you know, Black Flash or Spring Loaded if you don't have, you know, Black Flash. But Black Flash is really insane. You could probably use that with like Simple Domain on top of that, and yeah, that's almost like a vow in a sense, right? Like, that person is just bound to just basically get tossed. And while you're in the Simple Domain, you basically have hyper armor too, so you're able to just attack the whole time without the boss stunning you or doing anything. You know, hyper armor, I think you gain like some sort of like defense buff as well, like damage reduction. It's insane, man. so far we are 49% done. It's insane. You know, I'm kind of just showing y'all, guiding y'all through doing this quest, and eventually we'll get into BR, which I really want to get into that and see how my build does. Honestly, we could try to use Heavenly Restriction Yujiro, but I don't know if I necessarily want to do that. I know his M2 does have a little bit of range. We could switch to like Guts, but wouldn't make sense to do that. I mean, 3 times, you know what I mean? 3 times damage, I don't know. Yujiro is like honestly one of the top candidates. I can't even lie on that. Okay. I was about to say, like, I didn't see it go up anymore, but we're at 53%. So that means we still got a long way to go. So in terms of cases, I don't know how many we opened up. I feel like we opened up probably about 50 of them, like 40 to 50. So you'd probably have to open up about the same. In terms of player kills, you're probably gonna need the same, about 30 to 50 kills. Oh wow, kind of laid out, man. I'm not gonna lie, kind of laid out there, brother. I wonder how many times do we have to do boss rush? Is it just one time, or do we have to do it multiple times? Shoot, I hope my build is still good enough to be able to do BR with it, man. I feel like it should technically it should be way much better, especially like if Gauntlet isn't as good. I want to try Rage, the Rage Relic with it, because I feel like that would be insane. Because dude, the Rage Relic is insanely good. But I want to most definitely try to end the Infinite Gauntlet first. We still haven't found that other style yet. But we have found Kiryu V2. So we're gonna see if we can manage to get all this completed. But what do I want to talk about? So no, yesterday I talked about a lot of things. I was talking about like streaming and stuff, how I kind of got started on it. Yesterday I could kind of talk about YouTube in a sense. So YouTube, to be honest, I wouldn't be able to tell you the first person that I watched, like the first video I watched on YouTube, whatever, because that's been, you know, so long ago when I was a kiddo. But what I will tell you is I can tell you the folks that I did watch when I was a kid. I can name a lot of the content creators I watched way back. So you're gonna start off with good old PewDiePie. The first thing that I watched him play, the first video I watched him play was in terms of like games, right? He was, at the time he was playing this game called Paparappa the Rapper, right? And that game was really cool. You know, you got like a Brody, you know, it's kind of like freestyling and stuff, and you know, he freestyles like you know, basically like across the world in a sense. You know, he goes to all these different mentors and senseis, and it's like, yeah, he basically freestyles about his life and all that, you know. It's like, you know, at one point he's freestyling about cooking, next thing you know he's freestyling about, you know, being a hairstylist. You know, it's really cool. That was like the first thing that I watched from PewDiePie, and one of the main things I do remember from watching PewDiePie back in the day was when he played this game called like Amnesia, and he would always be talking about them barrels, man. He would always be talking about them barrels and how them barrels would be jump scaring them, bro. Like, you know, hey man, though I ain't gonna lie, those were some golden days, man, because I was watching PewDiePie like pretty much every day, and I really enjoyed his content. You know, nowadays, I don't know, it's been a very long time since I watched like a PewDiePie vid, but he's still up there as like the top, you know, content creator, or like very good content creators, you know what I'm saying? Next we got Markiplier. Now Markiplier, when it comes to Markiplier, the first vid I watched from Markiplier was when he was playing Slenderman The Arrival. Well, it was another Slenderman game that he played actually before that, before Slenderman The Arrival came out, that I watched. And boy, oh boy, that mess, ain't gonna lie, bro. That game was, you know, me as a kid, that game was pretty scary. Okay, it was, I ain't gonna lie, I was pretty scared of Slenderman, man. I used to low-key be having nightmares and everything. I was like, I still remember them days. I remember one day I just went into like my mom's room, and I'm like, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared to go to sleep. She's like, why are you scared to go to sleep, honey? Slenderman. Oh yeah, I'm scared, Slenderman. You know? And she was like, honey, everything's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be alright. You know? She's like, you know what? You can sleep in here. And pretty much slept in there. You know? Slept in the same bed as my mama. And everything was all good. But yeah, Markiplier, I really enjoyed his content back in the day. You know, his personality, that's what really, you know, it's his personality and just the energy that he brings when it comes to his content. That's what really made me just enjoy, you know, his videos when I was a kid. And again, it's been a fat minute since I watched Markiplier. It's been a minute, but then again, when it comes to YouTube, I don't really be on YouTube as much as I was back then, because I used to be on there like it was television. You feel me? You know, I'd be like, all right, everybody made a brand new video today, like let me go and check out all their videos. And you know, I'd be watching Markiplier, PewDiePie, Dashy, Corey, which I know I haven't gotten into those yet, in terms of like the first video I watched from them. Corey, honestly, I think the first vid that I watched from Corey was when he was playing this Punch Out game. He was playing like Super Punch Out, or it was like an NES Punch Out game. And when I saw him playing that, like it was really cool. Because at the time I was watching like Punch Out, and I was trying to see if anybody had played like the other, you know, if there was like other versions of Punch Out. And that's when I came across like one of his videos of him playing it. And you know, it was really cool, like seeing him, you know, play the game, and he's kind of like giving advice, like, yeah, you know, this guy, he's kind of like a tough one, you know, you wanna watch out for that attack, and you know, stuff like that. So I really loved this commentary, and you know, not only that, he was really funny, you know, like his edits would be very funny. So you know, with that, I was like, yeah. I was like, with that, yeah, like I'm gonna start watching Cory a lot more. So I'm like, yo, his content is amazing. So, you know, eventually, you know, after watching like Punch Out, I started to like watch his other vids. And you know, I watched him play a lot of FNAF when it was like popping, talking about FNAF 1, 2, 3. So I watched those. I remember when he played this other game called Oni, where you have like this purplish monster that like chases you. You know, if you know what you know, if you know, the infamous ankle breaker. Okay, I remember seeing that back then. I was like, yo, I couldn't believe my eyes. Bro did like one of the most craziest ankle breakers in video game history, bruh. Seriously. I remember seeing that vid when it came out, and I replayed it so many times, bro, because I was wondering how this dude had basically two choices to make. He only had two boxes that he could basically like move to, right? And somehow he managed to juke the purple monster that has really good AI, by the way, right? That's really good AI. It's pretty hard to juke them. Yeah, it's pretty hard to juke that dang thing, and he managed to juke it in the like, bro, he managed to juke it in the like, shoot, he managed to juke it with the least space available. All right, that dude had nowhere to basically go, and somehow he managed to juke it despite that, and it was crazy, bro. Okay, that had to be one of the craziest ankle breakers ever, bro. I was like, wow, because I had seen other videos before that where he, you know, he'll kind of like juke, you know, juke folks in the video games and stuff, but that one was like top performance right there. But yeah, I mean, other than that, he also had a bunch of cooking videos, and I really enjoyed those too. I'm not gonna lie. When he made spaghetti, when he made burgers, when he made pizza, when he made, you know, pancakes, bacon, eggs, like he even made a cake. He made a cake to celebrate. I think it was like 1 million subs, if I'm not mistaken. He made a whole birthday cake to celebrate 1 million subs. It was either 1 million or 100K. It was something like that. But yeah, you know. And the thing I will say about all the people that I'm mentioning in terms of, you know, content creators and all that, it's just their content was very genuine, right? Like, there was not a vid where I would watch it and I'd be like, this doesn't seem like him, or, you know, this doesn't seem like her, right? Every time I watch the vids, I'd be like, wow, like, man, like, this is a very outstanding person. Like, I would like to, you know, be that person one day, right? And that's what I like honestly thought of. That's what, you know, that's what I'd be thinking to myself. I'm like, man, I would love to be that type of person that just is able to just bring joy to everybody, you know, happiness throughout my videos, throughout my content, you know. I feel like that would truly be happiness to me. So you know, like I said, Cory, I watched him a lot. I've actually been watching him pretty recently since he you know, came back to YouTube. So I've actually been watching his videos. The last video I watched from him was Amanda the Adventurer 2, and I was fired. Even though I did watch Boys Play It, right? So I had already seen like the secret ending and everything, but I'm the type of person that likes to see the experience of basically everybody when it comes to a game, all right? Especially if it's a really good game like Amanda the Adventurer, right? That is a really good game in my opinion. Like, I really love the lore of the game, how the game is presented, you know. It's really cool, man. So that's why I was willing to watch multiple playthroughs to everybody else, because I mean, it's cool to see how, you know, how everybody reacts to, you know, certain moments within a game, right? Because, you know, everybody's not gonna have the same reaction. Everybody's not gonna, you know, solve it the same way, right? So that's what made me just be like, you know what, let me see how it was for Cory to play it. And boy, when he played it, man, them puzzles were not easy, gang. Bro, one of them puzzles, he spent like a whole hour, literally like a whole like 2 hours just to do it, just to realize that it was just a very simple mistake that he was making, right? Not mistake, but it was just one thing that he just never noticed. And the minute he noticed it, he was pretty mad, ain't gonna lie. He was like, wow, bro. You know, it's like, wow. So that's all it was, you know. But yeah, Cory, he's a very creative, very awesome content creator. You know, like I said, everybody that I mentioned in terms of who I watch, they are honestly the best in my opinion in terms of content creation when it comes to YouTube. And you know, Cory has streamed. He has streamed a few times. He doesn't really stream a lot, but he has done it a few times. I remember he streamed to raise some money for like a fundraiser, and he ended up meeting the goal. He ended up freaking samurai slicing the goal, bro. Like, I think he got like 3 times the goal or something like that. It was insane, you know. Honestly, it'd be cool if you were to stream more, honestly. Because I ain't gonna lie, like, it was really cool just seeing them stream. But yeah. Now another person that I watch is no other than the Cub Scouts. Jay from the Cub Scouts. He is very awesome. He is very awesome, man. You know, very incredible. One of the first videos that I watched from him, okay, first video I watched from the Cub Scouts, aka Jay, aka I'm that dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm that dude, baby. Sorry if I was too loud with it, but look, bro, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you know, when somebody got lingo, you just gotta, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, other than that, the first video that I watched from him was a game that he played. I was called More Papers, Please. And You know, when I saw him play that game, not only the game itself was very, very interesting. You know, one of the main things I like throughout his gameplay was how, you know, the game would have like subtitles, you know, dialogue and all that. And he would kind of like, you know, he would act out all of the characters' voices in like different ways and all that. And I don't know, bro. Not only I thought it was pretty funny, but I thought it was pretty cool how he was able to do that. You know, like it was really entertaining. It made you feel as almost as if like it made it feel more immense, I guess. I don't know how to really say it, but maybe you know what I mean. If you do, you do. If you don't, then yeah, I'm just sorry, man. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Bro, I don't know how he instantly just... I don't even know, bro. I'm not even gonna question it. I'm not even gonna question it, gang. I'm not even gonna question it. I'm not even gonna question it, bro. Alright, we gotta take out Majima again. Oh, man. I am just getting beat up today. Yikes. I'm just trying to, you know. Uh-oh. Man. But just like I was saying, you know, Cub Scouts J, man, really enjoyed his content. First game I saw him play was More Papers, Please. And I mean, bro, if you haven't seen that game, I would recommend most definitely watch it. Maybe watch his playthrough, because his playthrough was really, really good of it. Another thing that I enjoyed watching from the Cub Scouts was what was it called? More Attorneys, Please, right? Or More Attorneys or whatever. Phoenix Attorney, I think that's what it was probably called, right? Yeah, I really enjoyed his gameplay on that. It was really, really good. Okay, so we've basically done, honestly, I feel like we've done everything. We took down Shakedown twice, we took down Majima twice, we took down the other Brody down, we took all of these guys down twice, right? We defeated them twice. So I'm guessing at this point all we have to do is boss rush. So here's what we're gonna do. If I can type now, I don't even know how to say that, but we have the Ice Queen that I was talking about, her style. Now her style is really, really nice, man. I'm not gonna lie. Now we are going to use Spring Loaded Fist. And we are gonna also use, I don't know, I feel like the other thing would probably be better. I'm gonna keep the other one, but we are most definitely gonna use Infinity Gauntlet. Right? I'm gonna use Infinity Gauntlet. And then boom. And we are going to reset our stat points. Okay. 800, 800, 400, 200. Okay. So we got absolute zero, which is the main thing I was talking about. We have that move right there. Okay, yeah, that's supposed to be the C move. Alright, so if you look at what we have here, we have technically my build that I used to use back in the day. I have it a little bit upgraded. Only thing that's changed with it is my implant, which I'm using the Dragon Spirit, which if you check, I think part 1, I think I showed myself getting Dragon Spirit for y'all, and a bunch of like other side quests I did within that video. So yeah, but it's real easy to get. It's really easy. So as you see my stats, we're going to complete glass cannon. I feel like since we're using Dragon Spirit, it shouldn't be too bad. We're using Infinity Gauntlet, and yeah, our style is basically Ice Queen. Now with Ice Queen is really good in my opinion because of this one move right here, absolute zero. Now when you apply yourself with this, it increases everything, right? In terms of damage, it increases all of your damage, and that's what makes it so insane. So we're gonna try to gather up our stones. So as you see right there, we got one of them already. So we're gonna try to gather them all up. All right, we got 2. Now I know you're wondering, why would you use the Infinite Gauntlet? What's so good about it? Well, the Infinite Gauntlet has a passive where every stone that you collect, you get a 2% bonus in all your stats. So if you gather all the stones, I'm pretty sure it's like a 10-12% bonus to all your stats. So all your stats get increased by like 12% more, 12 to 10% more, something like that. Depends on how many stones it is. I think it's like about 5. I don't know. But as you see, we have the purple stone, and the purple stone, what it does, it amplifies your M1s, right? Not only that, if you actually pull up the gauntlet and you use the purple stone, it shoots a beam. All right, so you have all these different stones that you can use, and they all do different things, right? Like the reality stone, you can kind of, you know, fake it so you can make it seem as if you have died, but in reality you're still alive. Incredible. So as you see, that purple stone is amplifying my M1s, making them do more damage. But if we stack that with absolute zero, the damage kind of just, it's just kind of like out of this world. I have the blue stone, which by using it, it shoots out this blue light, and whenever it lands on something, it allows you to teleport to where the blue light landed, which is really cool. And then you have the yellow stone, which I'm pretty sure if you use that, you can, it basically makes people attack each other, right? Then you have the orange stone. It shows you where everybody's at a certain radius. So as you see, they're all glowing. So let's say somebody's like invisible. Well, if you use that orange stone, you will be able to see where they're at. because it will literally mark them. So it's really, really cool, bro. You know, the Infinite Gauntlet has a bunch of different gadgets within it. And yeah, it's really good. It's really, really good. So today we're gonna test this build and we're gonna see, is this still just the absolute meta when it comes to me? Is this still my, you know, best build in history for me, or is it just not good anymore? I don't know, because VR has changed a lot, so I'm quite curious. Like, is this still a build that'll make you, you know, make somebody run for their money? Yeah, let's go on and equip. Let's go on and pop that absolute zero, baby. And first thing I want to test out is the gauntlet damage. Gauntlet damage doesn't seem too bad. Seems like it's up there. Not gonna lie. Seems pretty good. Let's test the M1 damage that we have. M1 damage is still hitting pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie. That M1 damage is still really good. I mean, look at that. That's not bad. We'll test out the gauntlet damage again. Test out the... Oh, okay. Seems like our skills are doing good damage too, man. Let's try the barrage, the sword barrage. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Pretty good. Let's do this. Okay, that just takes like half of his HP. I mean, the beam most definitely got nerfed, sadly, because back in the day, before it got nerfed, I could literally one-shot them completely with that beam. Like, their health would get shredded like barbecue chicken. But, nah, not anymore. Not anymore, man. But yeah, we got Vamp, so we'll be able to regen from the damage that we do sometimes. And like I said, the minute the absolute zero just wears off, you can just put it back on, basically. In a sense, you could really have it just be on forever. Yeah, that damage, it just don't hit the same no more. It's not bad, right? Like, you can tell the damage is still there for sure, but man, it used to be so much better. Now I know we can increase our damage probably even more by doing something. So I'm probably gonna change my implant. My main implant, that is. Oh, that even hit, Brody. Used to beam on Pickle. Nah, that M1 damage is still good, but it can be even better than that. It could be way much better. There we go. Be way much better than that. Stun him. Stun him. There we go. Nice. And when it comes to Ice Queen, that's one of the best things about her, is that she has a lot of moves that can easily just stun. She has like 2 moves that can just stun the opponent. right? And then not only that, like, I mean, she just has a very good moveset, you know? There's really nothing else to say about it other than that. She has a really good moveset. You really just can't go wrong with it. Oh, you think you can dodge? I mean, that move right there, I can just hit him with it. And then he's just stuck in place. He can't necessarily do anything. You know? Oh, Vamp again. Wow, Vamp too. Okay. Chances of us dying. Yeah, probably not gonna happen. I don't think so. I don't think so, man. But so far, I mean, this is not bad. I low-key want to test, oh, look at this. We got this ready right now. Wow, that is some good damage, though. I cannot lie. That is some good damage, man. That is good. Okay, you just pop this mode. It's gonna hit you with that. But I mean, look at the M1 damage. The M1 damage, insanely good. Because you can just M1 this guy basically the whole time. Have like no worries in the world. And if you didn't know, there's another thing that you can do with the infinite gauntlet as well. So let me show you. If you didn't know, once you gather all the stones for the gauntlet, if you hold it down, you can snap. Yes, you can snap your opponent for 50% of their HP. Now the downside to that is that you also lose your HP as well. So you snap them, basically you use your own HP, you lose half of your HP, but you take theirs as well, right? If it actually lands. If it doesn't, then guess what? Well, you just lost half of your health for no reason, I guess. Now it does have a cooldown, a pretty long cooldown of 60 seconds. So I mean, that does kind of suck. But then again, for something like that, in terms of boss rush, that's really effective because we just skipped his whole freaking, we just skipped his whole mode, right? You see, he's popping his mode, but if I could use my snap, I could have skipped that whole process by just executing him with the, you know, snap ability. As you see, this is going pretty smooth, man. You know, it's going really, really smooth. I guess we're gonna try to snap him again, because why not? Let's see if we can snap him. Oh, nope, did not snap him. Tried to snap him, but it was too late. Gonna stop you in your tracks, man. Then you do that, boom. I mean, that's a very nice combo because you can stun them just super duper easily like that. Should we, you know what, let's try Bunkai. See how much damage it does to Pickle. Oh, okay. That did some good damage, bro. I can't lie. That's not bad. It could probably do even more damage than that. Oh yeah, that was actually not bad, bro. But as you see, this BR build is very, very good considering that we don't have any power-ups that's increasing our damage like you know, like sticky bombs or curse. Dude, curse with this build is actually insane though. I'm not gonna lie, because it actually buffs the not only it buffs like your M1's potential by a lot, it also buffs the beam attack off of the gauntlet. So it's actually really good. Yeah, this is a very chill build. I mean, even the Bankai did some good damage. I was pretty shocked about that. And now we have Jason. Beam. Oh wow, that beam actually does decent damage. Oh wow. Okay, that literally did nothing to us. All right, we're going to snap Jason. And boom. So somebody that is honestly very tough to deal with. You know, you saw in part 2, well, part 1 of this series, I was struggling to fight that guy. You know, he kept on popping his mode. I was permanently like debuffed from Sam, and it was pretty wild. It was a wild time, man. I'm not gonna lie. Very wild time. But hey, you know, if y'all, you know, like this build, feel free to use it. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, hey, this is the build that I've pretty much always used. I've kind of remixed it a little bit, and I think I'm gonna probably do that a little bit more, because there's a main implant that I could use than the one that I'm using right now that would probably increase my damage even more than what it's already at. So we're probably gonna use that and see how much more damage we do. The Bionic Arm implant, main implant, that's the one that I'm talking about. I think it'll probably increase our damage to where we want it to be at. But as you see, I'm pretty tanky. Thanks to the main implant that I got right now, it allows me to be tanky. And there we go. We snapped Jason again. I mean, you really gotta love being able to, you know, deal with one of the hardest hitters in the game so easily, right? Because I mean, that guy he's no joke, you know. I mean, look how beefy we are. I don't know, Dragon Spirit may be the move, man, because it does allow us to be very tanky, you know. It allows us to be super duper tanky. And like I said, the M1s, I mean, very good. And boom, I mean, we're already at, you know, round 20 already, and we have gotten a coloring book, an ancient coloring book, and in terms of our power-ups, we just got a defense buff, so very incredible, man. Very incredible. Oh, we got Majima again. Oh wow. Let's see how much that gauntlet does to you, buddy. Wow, you are pretty tanky. Let's try to snap you. Oh man, Brody dodged that. Okay, well, change of plans. Let's just try to take you out the normal way. Oh, wow. Okay, that damage is crazy. We gotta get out of there. Holy cow, that damage is crazy. Oh, there we go. That beam just got all of her HP pack. Let's go. Hey, bro, without that vamp power up, we would have been probably cooked. I'm not gonna lie. We probably would have been cooked. That vamp power up really saved our behind. Because, oh my gosh. Bro, when he's in mode, he does crazy damage. Then we got Sam. Got Sam in the building. We could honestly try to hit him with the snap. Which I think... But nah, we don't have to do that. We'll just M1 him. You know. Oh no, no you're not. Not even with that, buddy. I'm sorry. Boom. There we go. Took him out with ease, baby. Up, and then we got Majima again. Okay, we're gonna try to snap him. Up. Hold on. Snap. Nice. Very nice snap right there, boy. Like I said, that really saves you so much time, because when you're dealing with the brodies that, you know, pop their mode, they get half of their HP back. Being able to just completely like eliminate that factor is, yeah, it's really nice. Cause then you don't have to worry about it. Okay. Oh no. I hope that goes away. Go away, go away. Oh man. Yeah. I had to make sure that that debuff went away, because I think if you kill them while you have the debuff on, it literally just bugs you, bruh. And you just permanently keep the debuff. Which is pretty tough, I ain't gonna lie. Ow, that kinda hurt, man. Didn't have to do that. Whoa, that would have probably killed me. I'm not gonna lie, that probably would have killed me, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That would have probably killed me if it would have hit me. Oh man, yeah. Now Chill is actually really good with this style, because if you do the this move right here when they're really low, it's almost like a guaranteed like chill proc, like every single time. And that's why I say like this style is still very cracked in terms of like boss rush. It's still just incredible, man. Like my build is still top tier. Now, is it better than Yujiro? Nah, I don't think so. Not in the slightest. But it is a very safe build to use, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know how we're not taking so much damage from that. Did Jason get nerfed or something without me knowing, or what? All right, we are going to snap him. Boom. Yep, simple as that, man. Literally simple as that, bro. I don't know what to tell you. It's real simple, bro. You deal with a guy that's difficult. All you gotta do is literally just, yeah. You know, we're gonna pop Bunkai on this guy and see how much damage it does. Oh wow, it did like no damage to him, honestly. Wow, this guy is not really as difficult as he used to be. This guy used to get me kind of scared because he'll do like that running attack and it would really mess you up. Sometimes he'll just like spam it. Armstrong, he's very easy. He still does like a decent amount of damage, but he won't one-shot you though. Oh wow, beam ain't really. Oh, but yeah, absolute zero ran off, so that's why it wasn't. That's why it wasn't necessarily good. Oh yikes, I'm just trying to pop my mode. There we go. I want to just stun him right here. What? Yo, no way I got hit by that, but it didn't do no damage to us though. Wait, he's like half health, so we're gonna. Yep, gotta get him out of here. Boom, bada bing, bada boom, bro. That's literally what makes this build so good, and that's what kind of makes me like using that gauntlet, bro. Using that gauntlet, fam. That's what makes me low-key feel like it could be on this. Like I would honestly say this is like somewhat the same tier as Yujiro, maybe. I don't know. I can't say that though, because the thing is, Yujiro with like Black Flash, dude, you're probably one-shotting them guys, but I don't know for sure. I just need to get it one day so I can test it out. But dude, imagine Black Flash with this. Imagine Black Flash with this, bruh. Oh my gosh, damage would be out of this world, gang. Oh wow, you died to burn damage. Yeah. But as you see, guys, this is probably about the easiest you're gonna ever have it when it comes to farming BR, bro, other than using Yujiro. But this is like my favorite build that I just thought of, you know. And like I said, this is probably the first time I've ever even showed y'all this build, but this is like my main go-to build when it comes to me farming BR. As much as, wow, there's no way I just survived that. Dude, I ain't gonna lie, this main implant is crazy. I'm like, we're about to see how much damage I take, like, versus me not even having this dragon spirit. But that, dude, this dragon spirit implant is insane, dude. What? It's insane. So we just got a bald crown from it. I think I'm probably, I don't know, I'm probably gonna drop it and then I'm gonna reset and I'll come back and get it. Because I wanna switch my you know. But before I do that, let's go on and kill the Mr. Shakedown guy. Let's see how much damage he takes. Because I feel like he's just gonna. Oh yeah. What? I took no damage from that. Dude, I think it's the gauntlet. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's the fact that the gauntlet is giving me like such a crazy stat boost, you know? I think that's probably what it is. Yo, Because I told you, like, the gauntlet increases all your stats by like 10% or something, 10 or 12%, which is pretty crazy. So we're gonna switch the Dragon Spirit with Bionic Arm and see how much more damage we do. Because I know Bionic Arm, it has like, I think it gives you more than like 10% strength. I think it's like 15%, or it may be even higher than that. But our mobility is going to be even lower. Look at that. We have literally no mobility at all. None. It's pretty crazy. So I'm gonna have to look and see. I'm gonna have to go up. I don't know how much. Let me see. Had to look and see how much. Oh, so Bionic Arm. Wait, it says grants a passive increase in M1 range on all styles by 20%. So apparently it gives 10% bonus strength, 10% bonus durability, and you lose 30% agility. So it's literally the same as Dragon Spirit. But Dragon Spirit, you lose 25% agility, so I still want to see if that's really true. Because I mean, how it increases your M1 range by 20% on all your styles. So that's like even guts. I could probably use guts and the range would be increased by 20%. Dude. Nah. Let's actually try that out. We're trying out another idea. Rage? We're trying a different build again, guys. We're using Rage. The thing is, Dragon Spirit has more passives. I don't know if Bionic Arm is stronger than, you know what? I don't know, but I want to check and see. Because I feel like it gives more than 10% bonus strength. I think it gives more than that. Okay, so we're gonna do, even though I feel like I'm being honest with you, bro, I feel like Bionic Arm or Dragon, I feel like Dragon Spirit is honestly better because it has insane passives. It has insane passives. If you get like to 59 and below in terms of your HP, you get a 1.3 times damage buff to both techniques and hits. That's insane. Versus Bionic Arm, where it's like, yeah, it increases your range, and that's, I mean, that's what makes it good. It increases your M1 range, right? So technically, using this on something like Guts would be very, very insane. So we're going to use this on Guts, and we're gonna see how OP this is. So we're gonna do another BR, but we're gonna do it with a whole nother build. We're gonna call this the M1 Demon. The M1 Demon, bro. As you see, we're dashing insanely far, and our M1 speed is really good. It's not even slow. Now, since we are going with a M1 build, here's the build that we're rocking. We are rocking Rage, Bionic Arm, Heavenly Restriction with Guts. So, how are our stats gonna look like, huh? I mean, you should already know how they're gonna look. Nothing but strength. Yes. Why? Because yes. Why? Because yes. Okay, I don't know how much range we're gonna have with our M1s. Oh wow. Dude, it seems like the damage we're doing is really high too. Nah, this range is probably about to be wild as heck, bro. Because, dude, Guts already has crazy range. What? Yo, look at that. That's crazy. I'm dead. I took no damage from that. That is wild. I took no damage. Yo, how am I taking no damage, bro? That is insane. I took no damage from that. What? Now, I mean, I did have my rage meter pretty high, and the higher you get it, the more of a durability bonus you get. But I don't know, man. It's kind of weird how I'm just able to survive that. I didn't take no damage from it. Hardly any damage. I don't know, man. It's wild. It is very wild. I was expecting that to probably kill me, but I did just reset my stats though. So technically I still have the health of what, like 3,000 or whatever, but not 3,000 but 800 since I reset my stats. So I don't know, but I mean my health just probably went back to normal now. So let's see, we're gonna get this Brody right here, get you to spawn. Nah, this is crazy though. Bro, he can't even get near me. But that's wild. Bro, what is that range? The damage doesn't really look crazy. Well, yeah, of course it doesn't, because they nerfed it, right? They nerfed Guts, because the damage used to be insane on this, and then they like nerfed it with HR, because people used to be using this all the time to like finesse. But now we're gonna try it out in BR and see how good it is, see if we can complete it. All right, so that quest is done, where we defeat Mr. Shakedown. We did that. Open cases, defeat players. Now we done only one BR so far. I don't know if we completed defeated Majima or not, because we can't even see it. We literally can't even see it because the other thing is in the way. It's kind of tough. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got. I know y'all are saying, hey man, wouldn't it be better to use like Yujiro instead of, you know, and that is true. Ooh, that damage. Oh wow, look at that. Nah, that damage is pretty high. But see, when you're dealing with a hyper armor boss like that, then... Oh wow, look at that. That's like a 2-shot kill. What? That's like 2 M1s. He's dead. If it was using Yujiro, it would probably be 1 whole M1 probably, right? Yeah, like 1 M1 combo. That brody's probably dead. Wow. Look at that. You're dead. So we're getting the boost from our Rage Relic since all we're doing is M1ing. So like Rage is honestly the best for that. So if we keep the bar maxed out, we get a strength and durability bonus off of it. And then the longer you stay alive, again, you get even more of it. So yeah. Insane. Wow, first 5 waves done easily, very easily. And we got poison. I low-key want to see how crazy this would be on Yujiro. Could I possibly just do 1 M1 combo and just kill the whole boss within that just combo? Like that 1 M1? That'd be crazy if I'm just doing 1 M1 combo and it's just taking them out every time. That would be very wild. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna really get through this whole thing though, because you know these guys, they do get more HP. And when you're dealing with a guy like this, you literally have to just do an M2, do, you know, do an M2 dash, do an M2 dash, do an M2 dash, do an M2 dash. Like you literally have to just do it like that until he gets in this little mode. But look at that, he got range too. Ooh, no, 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 no. But yeah, it's better to just literally pop an M2 and then just move out the way until you get a boss where you can easily just M1 them like this. Like this guy right here. But yeah, that poison damage is really doing something to him. Adios. Like, bro, that is so wild. And then we got Pickle. Right. Got Pickle right here. And you basically got to do the same thing. Because if you don't, I mean, you're going to probably end up dying. Oh, I'm probably dead. Oh yeah, I'm dead. Ah, man. Yeah, I kind of sold on that one, but I mean, you get the general purpose. I feel like it would be 100%, 1000% possible to get through it like that. But let's try Yujiro Hanma in the same habitat. Now, I know this is about to be probably one of the quickest ways in history. Because remember, I was saying, you know, my build, right? The Ice Queen build, I was feeling like, you know, it's somewhat comparable to this, right? Well, let's see if that's the case. And I say it's comparable as in, like, it makes it easier, right? It makes it way much easier for you to get through BR, especially with the gauntlet, right? The infinite gauntlet. Like, bro, it just makes it so easy to deal with Jason or Leatherface or just any enemy that has a mode that just grants them like more HP, right? You can just use the gauntlet when they're at 50%. Boom. GG's. Now we're heading into the next round, you know what I mean? But I am quite curious, how much damage are we about to do? Uh-oh. See, the thing is, when you're dealing with hyper armor bosses like this, it's a pain in the behind, because just like I was saying, you got to get really good with being able to do that, because Yujiro doesn't even have crazy range. He doesn't even have crazy range, bro. He just doesn't. So you got to be close, and you got to be really quick with it. But look at that damage though. Oh my gosh, that damage is crazy, man. Boy. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. Bruh, that is so crazy. That damage is insane. Like, all it takes is four, like basically 5 M2s and he's dead. Bruh, that is so wild. And then you have a Brody like him, and it's like, yeah, 2 M2 combos, he's dead. That's so funny. Then we got Chill. Who knows? Chill may be our savior, man. Maybe. But dude, we just got through them first 5 rounds quite easily. As long as you don't get a boss that's like hyper armor, you know, you get Armstrong, you get Jason, right? As long as you don't get one of them brodies, you should be chilling, because you can just M2 the, you know, you can just do an M1 combo the whole time, and you know, you don't get the Yasha, you don't get Pickle. Even though Pickle, whenever he pops his mode, it gives you time to do full M1 combos. And what do you know? We get Spec again. So getting brodies like him, I mean, it's gonna make the run last way much. It's gonna make the run way much longer. Like you see right here, you know what I'm saying? You got to be pretty good at doing that M2, because M1s is not gonna, it ain't gonna do it. And then we got the Yasha right here, which is you got to do the same thing, which is pretty tough to do it. And then he has all these other moves that he does too that just periodically stun you. Really tough. Yeah, she low-key gotta just anticipate those moves. But as you see, I mean, we do so much damage, and then we get a boss like him and it's like, who cares, right? We just M2 this guy. We just, you know what I mean? We just M1, M2 his ass. He's gone. And then, oh, we got another one. We're like, okay, yeah, let's go on and let's just fight him like normal. You know? And as you see, the more we get our rage meter up, the more damage we're doing. So our damage is getting amplified even more. Now, it's going to be kind of hard to get it up there. But once you get it to the point where the bar is just permanently up, I mean, that's just a permanent stam durability buff right there, man. So yeah, look at that, boom, he's done. So it's just way much easier in a sense, yeah. And then, oh my gosh, look at this thunder. You get some good power-ups on top of it, like, you know, like lightning. I mean, hey, I mean, what can I say? This is a pretty funny build. This is a pretty funny build, I'm not gonna lie, because the damage is there. You can easily just M2, You know, you can probably solo easily with this right here. Only thing you have to be careful about is the bosses that have like hyper armor, you know, Jason, Yasha, Pickle, Spec, Armstrong. Those are the guys that you're gonna have to just kind of be careful about, and you're gonna have to play the hit and try not to get hit game. But if you do get hit, it's not the end of the world, right? Because as long as you're dashing back, you shouldn't get a full combo your way. And we got Pickle. And yikes. So pretty much do the same thing. Thing goes in this mode, and then you just take them out just like that. Even though I was kind of delayed on that, I ain't gonna lie, but you catch the drift, you know. Then when you're dealing with a guy like this, you just beat him up. He goes in this mode, just walk away from him. Then after that, you just beat him up again. Bada bing, bada boom. So power-ups, you don't even really need them, because I mean, you see the damage I'm doing. I'm taking like half of his HP away with just one combo, which is just so funny, bro. If only we had like an even more crazier main implant that could buff our strength, because that's all we really need to just make this like just crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hey, you just want to play it safe. Don't get too close. Just keep on slowly bringing your M2 to them until it just connects. And once it connects, you just want to back away. Once you, I mean, it's pretty easy to get used to. Once you get used to it, you'll be like, alright, like, yeah, it ain't that bad. But if you're, you know, as long as you're not dealing with, again, the bosses that are just hyper armor, you won't have to worry about that. If it's a boss that ain't hyper armor, you can just hit them with M1 combos, and they'll just basically, their health will drop real fast. But yeah, who knows, man? I may just start using this, honestly, because this is, I feel like this may be one of the best builds, bro. This may be one of the best builds, man. We call this the Hanma Combo Bay. The Hanma Combo Bay. Hey, even though I wasn't trying to say that, but hey, we might as well call it that, bro. The Hanma Combo Bay. You know, hey, if you got into this point in the video, you know, just say the Hanma Combo Bay, bro. But yeah, this is crazy. I mean, look at this. Too easy. Oh man. And I feel like this is way much faster too, dude, which is crazy. Like, what? I mean, look at this. I'm just just bare hands, bro. Like, this is the Hanma way, baby. And now we got Jason. So Jason, you basically want to do the same thing. It's gonna probably be a little bit more difficult to do it on him, but like I said, you kind of want to just slowly walk towards him as you're doing the M2, because as you notice, the M2 tends to it tends to linger for a while. How much damage we're gonna do to him when he's in this mode? Still a decent amount, I'm not gonna lie, but it's gonna take a minute to kill him though. Like I said, you just gotta hope that you just don't get Jason like over and over again. because any boss that has hyper armor, it's going to take you a minute to just take them out. But this is all you got to do though. You just keep on M2ing. Oh my gosh. Wow, I got lucky. I got so lucky right there, boy. Oh my gosh. I got lucky. But we got Jason again. And then he went in this mode again. Bro. Oh my gosh, that spear gun. That spear gun is gonna probably kill me, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm telling you, bro. What I would say when you're dealing with Jason, kind of, you know, anticipate that spear gun. Don't let it hit you, because if it does, it's most definitely gonna mess you up big time. Oh yeah, I'm dead. Wow, that is crazy. Oh my gosh, all I needed was one more hit to take him out. But nah, I really do like this build though. What we could do is, I mean, you could give yourself some type of durability if you want. That's probably what I'd recommend. Maybe give yourself like 800 durability. That way you can be a little bit more tankier, so that if you're dealing with somebody of the likes of Jason, he won't just mess you up for real. He won't mess you up as bad. I mean, look at this. I mean, we're just literally going ham. Then he pops his mode, like, okay. Oh, he's moving. Ain't gonna lie. He is moving. But he ain't moving enough, man. Alright, let's go and fight the other guy again. Where's the other guy? Oh, over here. Let's go and fight him again. And we're gonna go and make another attempt at BR, bro. I kind of sold on Jason. I should have been more wary of his spear gun, because that mess does do some crazy damage, you know. So we'll try to be more wary on that, because I'm pretty sure we can block it. But then again, it's like, I feel like if I were to use Dragon Spirit, it would probably be better. But then again, we wouldn't have that range, that 20% range, because that 20% M1 range is really good. It gives me just enough range for me to actually deal with the hyper armor guys in terms of using this the Hanma's Combo Bay build, bro. As long as you don't get no bosses that are hyper armor, bro, you're good. So you don't have nothing to worry about. But if you get them all the time like this, then it's tough, because then you just have to keep on M2ing them until they just, you know, you just got to keep on doing that. Oh wow, that hit me? No way. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna let you do your little combo. Okay. How you like mine though? How you like my combo? The Hanma combo. I don't think you like it too much, do you? Now we gotta get through all this again. We was almost on like wave 20. I'm quite determined to just beat VR like this, because it's really quick.
Look at that, he's done. And then we got Spec again. I mean, dude, when he does that rush attack, you can't even M2 that guy because he'll just hit you with the move. But yeah. We got Pretty right here. Oh my gosh, look at that damage. So imagine if I were to get the maximum buff from like staying alive for like a really, really long time. Oh, wow, dude. Yo. Oh man, that's like the best thing you could probably get with this. Because if I land a crit, it's probably gonna kill them instantly. Bro, can I even land? Is it gonna really allow me to land a Black Flash? Because, dude, if it lands a Black Flash and I'm dealing with a Hyper Armor guy, it's probably gonna kill them. Because, I mean, Black Flash, what? It's like 3 times your damage, right? Dude, that's gonna kill them instantly. Huh. Bruh. Nah, we gotta see this. Uh-oh. If it actually lands, because I don't think it's gonna land. Oh my gosh. But if it lands, brother, if a Black Flash actually hits, I mean, you're done. You're just done, bro. Oh my gosh, the Yasha is so annoying to deal with, and then he stuns you for mad long with that. Bro, I remember back in the day in 2020, going against the Yasha Ape was like, dude, it was so freaking tough, bro. I don't think players will ever understand unless they were back from those days. I remember everybody used to be using Baki, and we used to just throw pebbles for like maybe like 10-20 minutes, no cap. Because that was like literally the best way of dealing with it. Somebody would have the aggro and everybody else would be just throwing pebbles, bro. Bro, he was already low though. He was already low. He was already low, but that dude life just got swiped. Okay, took him out. But I mean, you see how fast we're just progressing through these? Like, it's pretty quick. Oh my gosh, bro. You're just a spamming maniac. Come on. Just pop like one. Ah. Dude, just pop like one Black Flash. I just want to see how much damage you would do. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the hills though. Really appreciate that. No, I need me some hills, bro. I know I need me some hills, man. Boy, oh boy. Re-roll? No, I am not doing that. I'm keeping, hey, bro. I'm keeping the Black Flash, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, gang. I'm keeping that. That's gonna be really good. Shoot. I mean, I feel like this run should be 100%, 1000% doable. Should be. Unless I just somehow mess up. Again, I mean, shoot. It happens. It happens, man. I don't mind it too much, because, you know, it is what it is, bruh. Ooh! Yo, he's so close to dying from that. Oh, it happened again. Dude, but the damage ain't there, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like, dude, if I had a flash, bro, it should instant kill. Like the amount of damage I'm doing. Oh my gosh. It should be like, bro, you should be done. my gosh. The damage is insanity. Okay. Let's see. Oh no. Okay. Weave. Come on. Can we hit a... Oh no. Ah, okay. Can we not hit a black flash? Oh my gosh. Dang. But dude, that power up with black flash implant would probably be insane though. Oh man, he hit me with that. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah! He couldn't even pop his mode. That's tough. That is so tough. He tried to pop his mode, but he just couldn't. He just couldn't, bro. Because I hit him with the black flash and then hit him with like 2 more M1s. Yeah. It was pretty much wrapped. Okay. Well, you're donezo's, buddy. Yo, that is crazy. Oh my gosh. And we got thunder, bruh. Okay. Yo. Dude, that is so funny. That is so freaking funny, bro. Bro tried to mode up. I said no, bro. Welcome to SmackDown. Welcome to SmackDown, boy. Telling you that Hanma Combo Bay, bro. Hanma Combo Bay. Oh my gosh. Like Bay is like, you know what I'm saying? Like a Bay field, you know what I mean? Oh, now we're dealing with Jason again. Yikes. Oh man. Look what they did to you, Jason. But we need a black flash to happen, honestly. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, he does so much damage. Dang it, man. I'm gonna wait until he does that move again, bruh. I don't want to get... Yeah, I do not want to get hit by that, bro. Seriously. Oh my gosh, bro. You just gotta play it real safe. But then you get a guy like this and you're just like, yep, come here. Come here, man. Get a guy like that, you're like, yep, M1 time. And then you get him again. Oh my gosh, the black flash with the thunder combo? Hey! Come on, baby. That's insane. Oh yeah. Where you going? Where you going? Get over here. Smack down. Told you, bro. It's the Hanma way. Hanma. Hanma. Bro, are we gonna mess this guy up again? Oh. Bro, he couldn't even do anything. Oh, and then we got cursed. Yo, this is a W setup right here. What? This is a W setup right here, gang. I'm not gonna lie. Holy moly. Yo. This is such a W setup, man. Holy cow, bruh. And I'm pretty sure, well, we may still get Jason. Honestly, I feel like we probably will still get him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yo. Dang, bro. I mean, look at that. I'm just basically just tossing these brodies. Okay. All right, we do not want to get hit by any of his attacks. He takes good damage from us though. Okay. Dude, that cursed stone is really gonna help out a lot. I mean, look at that. So easy. He's probably the easiest hyper armor dude to go against, honestly. Yeah. Okay. Let me just head over here. Okay. And then we just back away from him. Yeah, he's honestly the easiest one in terms of hyper armor. Other than Spec. I mean, Spec, he's pretty easy too. Jason again. Yikes. Oh my gosh. Okay, just a little bit of damage, nothing too crazy. Okay. I think sliding sideways is actually better than sliding completely backwards. I don't know why. It just feels way much better. Ooh, thank the freaking bejeebus I ain't get hit by that. Boom. Imagine they made a quest where like you have to complete BR only using M1s and M2s. You know how wild that'd be? Bro, folks would be like, bro, how's that even possible? How are you gonna do that? Well, technically it would be pretty easy with teamwork. I mean, you can have somebody with the med gun, you know. So technically, I mean, and then you could just heal them the whole time as they do this type of mechanic where they just M1, M2. I don't know how I managed to dodge it, but thank you. Okay. Okay, I mean you're done anyway, so I'm about to get my, you know what I'm saying? I don't even care. Like, you're one tap basically. How much damage would we do to this guy? Oh. Oh my gosh! Bye bye, bro. Oh, yo, dude, this game is so goated. This game is so goated, gang. Like, oh my gosh, gang. Broski. This game is so goated. Like, I'm actually getting very solid freaking, you know. I'm actually getting very solid power-ups. Now, is power-ups needed? Probably not, but it does make the run way much quicker, as you know. You get very good power-ups, and it's going to be a very quick run. Ooh, yikes. Okay. Leatherface isn't... He's not as scary as he used to be. Okay. He's not as scary. All right. Like, look at this. He's not as scary, bro. Okay. Remember back in the day, he was very, very scary. Just let him do his little run animation. Yeah, obviously if you walk into that, you're gonna die. Whoo! Get him out of here. Get him out of here immediately. Thank you. Now, somebody like Slayer would be probably okay. This guy, he's not bad at all, but he is beefy. But with the Curse Stone, we're able to just basically do double damage to him. So yeah, it makes this literally an absolute speed run. Curse Stone is gonna probably be your best friend when it comes to this build. That's probably the best thing you're gonna get. Obviously, sticky bombs are insanely OP, but basically the power-ups I'm rocking right now, lightning, black flash, Curse Stone, those are the power-ups you're gonna want with this build to make it even more better. Sticky bombs, if you're playing solo, yes, go for it. But if you're playing with like teammates and they're using, you know, styles and they got skills with them as well, then let them get it, because they'll be able to proc more hits than you will. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I say it would be way much better for them to use that versus you, because they can just use their skills and just easily proc like maybe 10, like 5 to 10 bombs, depending on what style they're using. But yeah, as you see, this is very, very easy. Oh, yikes. Oh. Please, chillax, Jason. Don't kill me. Oh, I just got a style, gang. Ooh. Ooh la la. I just got a style. Did I get a title for it? Bro, I want to get mastered formless though. I need to get these unattainables, gang. Nah, I didn't get no title for it, but I'm pretty sure I already had this style. I just never had it in my Shadow Man. All right, we're at 94%. I don't know what they want me to do. We did BR like twice. Okay. I don't know why, but I feel like this guy's gonna. Ooh, I know you're gonna try to. Yup, I knew it. Yep, sit down. Sit down, boy. I knew he was gonna try to bait me in a, you know what I'm saying, going into that grab. I'm not about to get hit by that grab, by the way. No. No, I'm not. I'm good. Alright, well, let's try to take out Majima again for like, I don't know, the 4th or 5th time. I don't know how many times we gotta take this guy out. I already took you out so many times, man. That's why I'm so confused. Like, what? Do we have to do BR for like the 3rd time? You really have to do BR 3 times for him? Or something? Because that's what I'm thinking. Which would be pretty wild. Oh, 95%. Okay. So it went up. Let's go and fight the other thingy-majiggy again. Maybe we have to take out Majima 5 times, the Yasha 5 times, and do BR twice? Yeah? I don't, oh my gosh. Okay, I just took him out again. I don't know how long it takes them to spawn, but I'm gonna do another BR and see if, because we can't even check and see if we're done with Majima. We may have gotten done with it because we just gained like 1 extra % off of it. So who knows? Maybe we did get done with that part. Yeah, let's go on and do let's do BR again. Wow. So far in this update, the only thing that we have pretty much tackled was we found a cookie merchant. And other than that, we've been just focusing on Kiryu V2. So I guess in the next part, we'll probably try to tackle that other style and see what it's about. And yeah. Okay, yeah, this is a nice map. Lots of space. It's perfect. Look at that. I mean, crazy how much damage that is. I mean, bro, almost one shot at that guy with just an M1 combo. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. We're way much stronger. Look at that. 3 hits. Remember it was taking like 4 hits to kill that guy? Now it's like 3 hits. Bro, who knows? If we stay alive long enough, we may be able to just one-shot with a full combo. Dude, this is crazy. Holy cow. How much does the M2 do? Okay. That was a decent amount. That's all you need is an M2 and that. Yeah, bro. Like I said, we gonna call this the Hanma Combo Bay. That's what I'm calling it, bro. The Hanma Combo Bay build, bro. Let everybody know about it. It's really precious. Oh, we got Vamp. Vamp may help us out. Let me show my build again. Full on glass cannon. If you know what you're doing, you can easily get it done. You get what I'm saying? But this is the build, baby. And like I said, I call it the Hanma Combo Bay. And like bay as in like, you know, like something on a farm, you know what I'm saying? Like B-A-Y. Because I know y'all are probably thinking I'm saying like B-A-E. Bay. Yeah. Imagine. Yeah, gonna get Brody out of here. But as long as you don't get any hyper armor bosses, this will go extremely fast, as you see here. Okay, yeah, gonna do your damage. I'm invincible. Because after all, I'm invincible. I don't know if y'all seen that on TikTok. 2, 3, 4, up, 4, and 5. Big old hammer to your noggin. We got Yasha, 2, up, 3, 4. And then we gotta hit you one more time. 5. Boom. And I mean, imagine you get your full survival bonus. You're probably gonna be able to just take them guys out in just 4 hits. Because that's the thing, like, dude, we still haven't even gotten the full buff from just being alive. I'm pretty sure we haven't. So that's what makes it even more crazier. Oh, we got Vamp again. Wow. Kind of like our first run, where we got Vamp like twice. Okay. Dealing with Yasha again. Ain't. Uh-oh. I mean, as you see, as the waves progress, they do get a lot more, HP. Which means it takes even longer for you to just take them out. And I know you're probably, yep, gonna do the other move too, because I know you're about to do it. Okay, well, I guess not. I thought Brody was gonna do it, but they just decided not to. Wow, look at that. Half of his HP? What? And I'm still able to damage you. That's crazy. I mean, sure. Ooh. Okay, we got some damage on you. But is it as much as me? No. It's not, but still gets the job done though. Like I said, this is probably like one of the easiest builds ever. Like it's just so easy. It's just so easy. Who would have thought that just M1ing would be like, you know what I mean? Just doing this would be able to just progress you so quick and fast. Now, if they, I ain't gonna lie, if they release the King title again, bro, if they do release it again, boy, I'm literally using this build, and it's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be GG's, man. Cause I'm gonna be able to take out the boss so quick every single time. Oh wow, he did so much damage to me. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play it smart, and we're gonna dash, and we're gonna let our health get back up, because I really don't want to have to do another run of this, right? Especially since I noticed that our buff is, you know, from staying alive is actually really good right now. Appreciate the game for healing me, because I really needed that. Man, I think the Yasha is the worst one in terms of like, ooh, random hit effects. That's really nice. But I think the Yasha is probably the worst one besides Jason in terms of hyper armor that you have to deal with when you're using, you know, the Hanma Combo Bay build. Or should I change it? It's the name that I thought of, so I'm just gonna keep it like that. The Hanma Combo Bay. And we got Jason. Boy. Okay, we just put a bomb on him. Wow, that did really good damage. So I mean, the random hit effect is a really good one as well, especially if you're, you know, if you're playing solo. I would recommend getting it. Oh my gosh. Wait for him to do the other thing again. No. Ah, man. I couldn't dash out of there in time. Ah. That sucks. Well, you know me. We're gonna try it again. We're gonna do it all over again. We had a good freaking buff, bro. We had a decent buff in terms of how long he was alive and everything, but Jason, boy, Jason is always trouble, bro. I don't think there'll ever be a time where Jason will not be trouble, you know. Jason is always trouble, man. Boy, Jason is nothing but trouble, man. I'm telling you. I mean, look at that. We were dang near one-shotting. Now we're like with a full combo. It was crazy. The good thing is, you know, your damage is still just insanely high. But if you get the full buff, I feel like you could probably one-shot these guys in terms of an M1 combo. You could probably just instantly take them out. Yeah, I sold on Jason, bro. I gotta get used to his attacks a lot more. And get better at this M2ing strategy. Especially when it comes to him, bro. Like I gotta let him do his spear move, right? Dodge it and then attack him for a little bit. And then kind of anticipate it again, because yeah, his M1s aren't too bad, but his spear gun, he hits you with that, it hurts, bro. It hurts really, really bad. And you know, the vampire, it doesn't really help you that much, considering that all you're doing is M1ing and M2ing. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard to just get your HP back by just doing M1s. Technically, if you wanted to, you could run Bloodthirst as your relic, but I don't know why you do that, because all you really want is damage. That's like the main purpose of this build. But in a way, you'd be able to regen your HP back every time you hit the boss. You get a portion of your HP back. So I guess if you wanted to be kind of like a hybrid in a sense, you could do that. As you see, when they're not giving you like hyper armor enemies like every other wave or every single wave, it goes by really, really quick. But I mean, imagine having a guy like this and then everybody else is just using whatever, right? I mean, you know, they got like maybe stuff that's like AoE or whatever. I mean, bro, you're gonna probably get through BR so fast. Or, as a matter of fact, having a whole squad, a whole Hanma Combo Bay squad, bro. Y'all are all just M2ing the boss. Like, all the bosses are gonna be dead in just a few seconds. I mean, look at that. Crazy. Oh, wow. This would help me out so much, bro. Because the minute, ain't even gonna lie, the minute that procs, I can get a full M1 combo off. Boy, that would be perfect. Got this guy. Very easy to deal with. Because he does that first move. And then he does the second one like right after it. See what I'm saying? So as long as you just dodge that, you're good to go. Then we got this dude. I mean, you just M1 him. That's all you gotta do, bro. And he doesn't really do that much damage. So Majima is more of a threat than this guy, for real, for real. Even though back in the day, bro, he was honestly, how he was back in the day was way much stronger than how he is now. And I would say, I don't know, Majima, he's honestly gotten stronger. Like, dude, he does crazy damage. And I mean, sometimes if you're just unlucky, he'll just do a evasive counter on you. And there's just nothing you can really do about it. Okay. Man. Oh my gosh, bro. Didn't he just pop that? This dude is such a spammer, bro. Bro, can my man perk pop once, bro? Can it pop once? Can it pop once? That's all I'm asking. Can it just pop one time? You know what? We're just gonna stay away from this guy. It's like, dude, I can't even get it to pop one time. That's all I need, and then I could probably just take him out in one M1 combo, but dang. Bruh, please stop spamming. Oh my gosh. You is just a spammer, gang. Like, bro. Bro. Just sit down, big fella. Sit down, big fella. I forgot how he says it. But yeah. Need that brody to just sit down, bro. That brody doing a little bit too much, gang. See, we get combustion. I mean, why not? Who knows? It may actually give us like better damage. Okay. Trying to take you out. Boom. But as you see, I mean, the damage is most definitely good enough to just go through basically all the waves. Even like 25 through 30, you can still easily just go ham with M1 damage. You would think something like this, you'd probably need power-ups for real, but nah. Being a Hanma, you don't need none of that. Ha! Wow! He could even go in this mode in time, bruh. Duh. See, when you get lucky with the spawns, you can easily just get through these waves. And we got Jason. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, you gotta dodge that spear gun. I mean, you just gotta dodge it, bro. Okay, because that spear gun does so much damage. I don't even know what that spear gun is made out of. It's made out of something, bro, because that mess does so much damage. No more friendly fire. Nah, don't need that. I ain't gonna lie, this video is about to be long as the other video, man. I mean, hey, this is typically how it goes, man, when it comes to farming. You know, when you're farming, trying to get all the good drops, it takes a minute.
Even though I mean, I could have probably already been done with V2 by now. I feel like. But I wanted to try out some builds, and my OG build, like, it's really good, but I feel like I'm probably gonna start using this build, like crazy. It's just really good. Like, I'm getting through BR like probably the fastest I've ever gotten through it. Like, seriously. Sam. Oh wow, he's pretty beefy. Ain't gonna lie, he is pretty beefy. You can tank them M1s pretty well, bro. We got Armstrong. Okay. Could I possibly M1 combo him while he does that? I don't think I'd want to take a chance on it though. Okay. Okay. Seems like you can M1 combo him as he's like going into his next mode. That did kind of help a bit. It's kind of risky though. Oh my gosh, Jason again. Okay, and then we're gonna, yep, bait out his probably gonna do it again. Ow, that hurt, man. I can't even dash, bro. Nice. Okay, yeah, he's done. Thank you, bro. That flame explosives, it seemed like they buffed that. For sure, for sure. It's way much better. I remember back then it would just proc, but it wouldn't give you any like bonus damage for real. What? He dashed completely through me. Huh? How the hell are you dashing completely through me, gang? That was a very long M1 combo I just did on him. Oh, here we go. Nice. Man, too, I should be able to dodge way much more now. So if I do get hit, should be alright. Alright, so we're on round 25. We're at 96%. Bro, are you serious? A full M1 combo and we don't get in our dodging mode? Okay. I ran straight into that. Luckily, it didn't hit me. But that is wild how I just ran straight into it. Yep, I knew he was gonna do it again. I knew he was gonna do it again right after that. That's why I just kept on moving to the side. For intuition is on point. But you know me, bro. I just don't want to. Bro, Jason is just, man. Okay. I don't know where are you going, bro. What the?
I'm dead. Please dodge, dodge, please. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm quite surprised that did not kill me. He may have got nerfed a bit. Cause bro, I mean that's a good thing though. I thought I was toast. Weave. Oh no, he ain't hit me with that. Heck nah. I can't even hit him. I really couldn't even hit that guy. Okay, nice. Oh, okay. Oh, back up. He's really easy, so just keep on M2ing you. Bing, bong. Bing, bong. I said a bing, 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 a bong, 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 bong. Okay, here we go. 29, gang. All we gotta do is take this Freddy out, and we're done. Hopefully, it will complete the quest. Cause I don't know what else to do. I mean, this is gonna be the third time we basically complete VR. And we got Bloodthirst. So we completed VR, I mean, 3 times. I need to take out Shakedown again? Oh my god. Yes, show that down, boy. Ah! Pirate. Does he really have a chance of being a pirate, though? I just find that hard to believe, you know? Okay, we're done. Yeah, look, we're done with complete boss rush. Hallelujah, bruh. So I guess all you gotta do is complete it 3 times. We're at 97%. Ooh, unstable energy. It looks so good. Where do we sell our relics at, though? We sell them to you? Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, let me go and sell that. Let's make some money, 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 money. Make some money, yeah. Let's make some money, money. All right, let's go and fight the other guy. Do we have to keep on fighting Banjima and this dude, I guess? Because we're done with boss rush. We're actually done with that. So let's fight him again. %. We're still at 97%, bro. I think we got to take out Majima again. So I'm gonna just run around and see if I can just give him a spawn somewhere, anywhere. It doesn't really matter. Let's see if I can get him to spawn. There's multiple trash cans everywhere. Who knows? We may be able to find the other NPC if we walk around long enough. No, doesn't he spawn over here sometimes? Get this guy. Wow. Okay. You do no damage to me, bruh. gonna show you real damage. Go, 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 go. My bad. Always reminds me of Soul Calibur. What the? Who are you? Okay, so we found the other guy. He's literally right there. What the freak? Okay. It's literally right there, bro. Yeah, my character's starting to bug out again, where every time I jump, I just literally get fucking flinged. I get flinged like a washing machine. Come on, spawn again. Ah, man. I know we probably gotta fight Majima again, but I don't... Is there like any other spawn point where he spawns at? And then, as you already know... gang. Mega Man style, gang. 100%, 1000%. Mega Man style, bro. I don't know where Majima... I remember there was some other place where he could spawn. And he would always spawn there every time I'd head there. I don't know where it's at. I don't remember it. It's like a construction looking site. I know he went past one of them, but it didn't do nothing. Oh, right here. Ain't nothing happening though. That's the other one. I don't know. I guess we just gotta chillax and wait until Majima just wants to spawn again. Because I think that's literally the last thing we gotta do other than the spiteful ordeal. Compound V, wow. I'll take it. Wow, we got the relic again? That's actually funny. Yeah, I remember I was trying to go for that and it took me a minute before I got it. It most definitely took me a minute. Also, the relic spawns on this map is so easy. You can easily find them. Like, it's not too difficult. It's really good. Oh man, ain't gonna lie, after this one, I'm probably gonna, after we get finished with this, I'm probably gonna call it a night, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We'll probably come back and do the other quests and see about the cookie merchant. Or we could probably see about the cookie merchant right now, because I may be able to easily do enough damage to take him out. We're still at 97%. How? That's like impossible. Bro, okay, so we're done with defeat Majima. We just gotta do this again. 98%? Bro, we're so close. We are so close. Wow. We are so close to being done. And then after this, I'm gonna probably buy the game pass right after we get done with the quest and see if we get anything extra with it from buying the game pass, like extra titles. And if we do, then, you know, y'all be able to see it.
We gotta wait for this dude to respawn again. I don't know how quick Brody respawns though. But pretty quick though, probably like a 5-minute cooldown or 10-minute cooldown. Wow, bro, 3 hours. This video may be longer than the other one. Oh my gosh. It may be, I'm not gonna lie, gang. It may be. It may be. I mean, hey, hopefully y'all are enjoying these, you know, enjoying the series where you get to kind of just see me just chill and, you know, go about doing quests and stuff. Well, it's honestly more than that, but you get what I'm saying, man. You know, I kind of just do random stuff for the most part. I kind of just hop on the game, do whatever I'm gonna do on there, put a little bit of commentary. Haven't really given too much commentary today versus, like, you know, part 2. Been more kind of locked in the game for this one. We managed to come up with a pretty ridiculous build, I'm not gonna lie. This is a pretty crazy build, bro, for PvE. Probably one of the best. Like, this is easily probably the best build. Can it be better? Heck yeah, it can. You know, but I mean, for me, this is probably the best it's gonna be, for sure. Can I talk to this guy again? No. I know there's a dude that tends to spawn right beside him sometimes. So yeah. Guess we can go and see which relic it is, if I can even find it. So I don't really know all the spots, but this map isn't like, you know, like crazily, you know, big, so it should be pretty easy. And I'm like, you know, why not look for a relic? I mean, we're kind of chilling and just waiting until we can fight the Yasha again. I'm like, why not kind of look around? I'm probably about to check back on the Yasha, because we may have to only take it out like 2 more times, or if we're lucky, we only have to take it out 1 more time. But this is quite a quest right here, man. You gotta complete BR 3 times. You gotta open like about 50, like probably 50 to 70 cases. You gotta take down Shakedown about probably 3 to 5 times. And then the Yasha, I don't know, I guess you have to take down the Yasha about 10 times if I had to take a guess. Or maybe even more than that. It's taking a minute. But I mean, we've completed everything else. Then on top of that, you have to kill a player 30 to 50 times if I had to, again, take a guess, because it doesn't tell you exactly how many times. So I'm just taking a estimate on the numbers, like probably 50 player kills. You open a case 50 to 75 times. You take down Shakedown 5 times. You take down Majima, I don't know, 5 to 8 times. And then the Yasha, you probably have to take that down 10 to 12 times. And then once you do all that, you're basically done with V2. Now, V2 is a bit time consuming. I mean, we've basically spent about 3 hours on it, I would say. Because I feel like the whole time, that's all we've been really doing for this part of Relax Random Record. We've been just doing Kiryu V2. which I haven't seen anybody use the style. I have been seeing a lot of people talk about it, and they're upset that the style isn't finished. They said it's like about what 60% done. But I'm like, bro, you gotta cut them some slack, bro. And they're like, oh, they've been working on this style for a whole year, man. And well, maybe they don't have all the ideas in the world for the move sets, okay? Because I know if I were to try to make a style, or even like I begin like even something as simple as like the move sets, right? I know if I were to try to make my style, my Mega Man style, then I'm like, oh, which move should I have and this and that. It would probably take me forever. Probably take me forever to actually make a move set. How much damage I want it to do, right? How many evasives should it have? Even though Mega Man, I mean, I'm making every single one of them. But now I'm just playing. Maybe like, I don't know. My style, I feel like it have like 2 evasives, you know. Honestly, I wouldn't mind having an evasive in every single one. Every single part of the Mega Man style. Because it'd have like 4 different styles. It'd be like 4 styles within one. 4 different versions of Mega Mans that you can switch between. You know. You have like base, like 8-bit. You have Mega Man X. Then you have his other 2 modes that are like relating to... You have Mega Man X and his you have Mega Man X and like his, well, no. You have 8-bit Mega Man as a style, right? Or like as a part of his style. You have Mega Man X as a part of his style. That's another one. So 8-bit, Mega Man 8, Mega Man X. And then the final one could be basically like a the final one would be like a support base type of Mega Man, right? It'd be like a support base one, or yeah, it'd be a support base one where you can use like because you know the dog that Mega Man would always have. I remember in one of the Mega Man games, you could actually have like the dog, you could combine with the dog and you have like this armor, right? So the final mode or the final style could be literally that, where you can switch modes and the modes do different things. They have different bonuses, like, you know, but I would have to low-key get back in my Mega Man bag and study, like go through the different Mega Man, see what type of upgrades he has, abilities and stuff, you know, because if it's, I mean, yo, if I'm making a Mega Man style, I want it to be very, very, you know, detailed in terms of, you know, his attacks and all that. Now obviously he has this little pellet attack, which would be a passive, where his M1s and M2s are, they basically have a limited range of a sense. But the downside to that is his M1s and M2s do like probably half the damage, right? And well, it could be that they do less damage, or it could be that they don't stun, right? They don't stun your opponent. So you can shoot pellets at them as much as you want to, but it doesn't stun them. The only thing that will stun them is if you do a charge shot, it'll stun them, but if you're doing just regular shots, it won't stun them, right? Or they could just make it where it doesn't stun at all, honestly, because I mean that wouldn't be bad. But other than that, you have a lot of moves. It'd be a bunch of moves. Like you can probably like one of them, whenever you dash, depending on which, you know, Mega Man you're in, if you're in like the Mega Man, if you're in Mega Man X, right, you can do like a upward dash, you can do, you know, a sideways dash backwards. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. like I said, I'm just kind of just brainstorming right now in a sense with y'all, but it would be very complicated. I just know the way I'd want it to be, you know, it'd be very complicated because each style will have its own passives, right? And it'll also have its own downsides. Like 8-bit Mega Man, you can't dash. You can slide, right? You can slide, but you can only slide in the direction that you're basically facing. You can't do like a side, you can't slide sideways, you can't slide backwards unless you're turned backwards. You get what I'm saying? You can only slide forward. Because that's how it was in you know, the 8-bit Mega Man when you could slide. You couldn't slide backwards unless you turned around and just, you know, slid the other way. But 8-bit Mega Man was like 2D. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know how to do it, but same thing with Mega Man X. They were like, you know, I don't know. It's just a lot. It's a lot to think about, you know, when it comes to that. It is a whole lot that I'm gonna have to think about. Shoot. But I'll tell you one thing. I feel like if that were to become a thing and I actually, because I mean, not only I would make the style, I would also make a relic with it too. And I'm thinking, what type of relic would I make with it in terms of Mega Man? I was thinking I could do something real basic, like a energy tank relic, where you know, not only it buffs like gun styles by a certain amount, when you use the energy tank, it basically well, it don't even have to be like that. It could be just something very simple. An energy tank, it literally heals all of your HP back, right? Because that's how it was in Mega Man. So it heals all your HP back, and you could give it like some type of passive if you want to. You really could. You can give it some type of passive where, I don't know, you gain more damage, or well, yeah, it regens your health and it regens your stamina, right? That wouldn't be bad. I know y'all like stam. Why would I want something that regens my stam or something? But nah. Yeah, it could be, it regens your health, your food, and your stam. Like all of it. It could be like a, I guess, an implant, or it could be a relic. I don't know. I'd have to really think about it, because I'd want it to be like unique, but I'm just thinking about basic, you know what I'm saying? I'm literally just thinking about just a basic type of, you know, ability. Because at first I was thinking, if I were to make a relic for the said style, it could be a relic that gives you like a mode from Mega Man. Because here's where my idea is, okay? One, I was thinking you could name the relic like Dr. Wily, and whenever you use this relic, it gives you a random it gives you a random mode off of one of the robots from Dr. Wily, right? So let's say, for example, like Mega Man X. You know the lizard that you had to fight that has the you know, he can like turn invisible and all that. And whenever Mega Man gets his powers, if you charge his powers up and then you use it, your character gets like this rainbowish type of mode, and while you're in that mode you can't take any damage or anything, right? Can't take any damage at all. So that could be one of the modes, you know what I'm saying? That's just an example, right? So you pop Dr. Wily and you get the lizard. So now your character is like, you know, your character's like rainbowified. You have like the after images, so every time you're moving, it's kind of like, you know, cyberpunk in a sense, right? You're just moving, you got the after images like chasing behind you. And while you're in that mode, you just can't take any damage. You can still attack, you can still use your skills, right? And it lasts for like, I don't know, 30-40 seconds or something like that. And you know, you can do that and have like maybe about 20, it could be like 20 different, you know, 20 to 30 different modes that you can get, and they all do like different things based off of the robots, from like Mega Man X, yeah, from like the Mega Man X series to 8-bit if you really want to. But I'd have to list all of them and then give like pictures kind of showing everything. But yeah, what do you know, man? We managed to get done with Kiryu V2 quests. So we done everything. We defeated Mr. Shakedown multiple times. We opened a bunch of cases. We defeated, you know, my bacon friend multiple times. We completed boss rush a grand total of 3 times. We defeated Majima about, if I had to take a guess, like 5 to 8 times. And then we defeated the Yasha about 10 to 12 times. So yeah, once you do all of that, you have Kiryu V2 unlocked. So hey, it took me about 3 hours to get that done. Let's see if we get any titles, and we're gonna buy the game pass to see if we get anything with it, like anything extra with it. So you get the chairman of the Tojo clan. So that's dope. Should I buy the game pass? I should low-key ask somebody before I buy it. Because I mean, imagine I buy it and you don't get anything extra with it. That would be a waste of Bobucks, wouldn't it? Because I already kind of wasted my Bobucks. I'm not gonna lie, gang. When I bought Captain Majima, because I didn't get no titles for it. It's not like they, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that as if, you know, it was supposed to come with extra titles, but sometimes they do it. Sometimes. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna ask in chat, like, do you get any extra titles? What you trying to say? Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do, man. I'll probably ask some folks that have actually bought the Game Pass to see if you do get anything extra. If you do, then I get it. But yeah, I basically let y'all know in the next part of random, you know, relax, random record, baby. With that being said, I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the adventures of Brab as I just, you know, do what I do. Always make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and yeah, you know, hit that bell so you know whenever your boy is making another video just like this, man. Also, you know, give me some feedback. What do you think about the Hanma Combo Bay? The Hanma Combo Bay build. Such a funny name, but I mean, hey, let me know what you think about it. You think it got some crazy potential? Is this something that you would use if you could? Yeah, just let me know, man. Let me know how you feel about the video, man. And I don't know. If you also want to, you could just, you know, give me like a topic that I could talk about in the next video. So that whenever I do make another video, I could probably just talk about it and give some, you know, hey, build here my commentary on it. Or just, yeah. Today. That being said, man, y'all have a good day / night, and I shall see y'all next time.